January 13th, 2025. It is 5:10 a.m. Just now leaving the local Circle K gas station. On my way into work. Big old long ride into Castine this morning. It is chilly out. Now it's only 32 degrees, not as cold as it has been, but still chilly. I-95 south here in just a second. I-95 south. Everyone had a good night last night. Had a good night, decent night last night. Took the kiddo out grocery shopping. Went grocery shopping, got dinner. And I had to pick out dinner last night. Be right back, guys. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Had to pick up a phone call. I thought I left something on at home, but didn't. Good thing called the babysitter. Double check. Nope, I didn't leave it on, which is good. I'm thinking I left my TV and stuff on. I don't want to hide my electric bill. Good coffee this morning. Coffee at Circle K gas station, hazelnut coffee with some hazelnut creamer and some sugar. I said making my way to work in Castine. Long old ride, an hour ride one way each day. An hour to work, an hour from work. Lakeview the first when I worked there. Literally a 20-minute ride to work, 20-minute ride from work. Bangor next week. You got us to use the feeling, makes your nose feel funny. Cowan service station. That's a nice gas station too right there. Both nice in their own way. Remember as a kid, I used to stop at that big apple all the time, every day on the way home. Way home from where you at? Well, way home from work. As a kid, I had a job at the age of 12. Years old, I wanted a new PlayStation. Back when PlayStation was big, it didn't just first come out. It'd been out for a couple of years at the time, and I had N64 and I had Super Nintendo and Sega and all that. I never had a PlayStation yet at that point. PlayStation probably been out for 2-3 years. I wanted one so bad. So my mom told me, well, you get a job. You wanted that bad. I'm not buying one. Kind of crazy, until a 12-year-old that, and a 12-year-old actually went out looking for work. And found work. Started out working with a couple of my uncles, hauling scrap metal for them. 12 years old, they're paying me $20 a day. Thought I was rich, making big money. I saved up, worked 5-6 days, saved up. So I made $120, which is really big money at 12 years old. Back then it was a lot of money too. For a 12-year-old, it really wasn't a lot of money. $120, $20 a bit. We had a lot of money back then because gas was less than $1 a gallon back then. Milk was cheap and all that. Well, back when I was doing that citywide yard sale, so it's the first place I wanted to go looking for the PlayStation. Because they advertised that they were going to have electronics and everything. I'm like, oh, well, I'll go check that out. Okay, well, didn't know it, but at the time, Bangor charges you to go to the citywide yard sale. I never knew that as a kid, you know. And my uncle would take me. Well, he charged me $5, and then they charged me $5 for my uncle to go in. My uncle didn't pay for himself, he had me pay for him because he was going for me, because I wanted to go. He didn't want to go. It cost me $10 off the bat just to get in and look around. And they didn't have no PlayStations. I can remember that like it was yesterday. They didn't have none at all. Ended up leaving them and checked out at the pawn shops. We checked the pawn shops. The pawn shops wanted $200 for one at a time. Well, just kept saving my money. Worked another week with my uncle, you know, scrap me another $120. They gave me $220. So I got a ride over to the pawn shop. Got my uncle to get me the PlayStation I wanted. And got money left over to buy one game for it at the time. One game or a memory card. Well, that was the game. You couldn't save it. Well, I said, well, go back to work for another week. Buy a memory card, because I thought the memory card was going to be expensive. You know, the game store, they had memory stuff like that. Toys, games, clothes I wanted, CDs I wanted. Well, actually, weren't even CDs at the time, sorry guys, they were cassette tapes at the time. Bought cassette tapes that I wanted for my Walkman. The old Game Boy, the original one, the old games to go with it. Bicycles. Did a lot as a kid. I got my first job over there at the scrapyard. That's how I know what the gas station was. So okay, it was pretty good for buying certain things, getting gas. Cowans, they were pretty good for getting gas and having the cars worked on. Making the way up here through Orrington right now. Clear morning out this morning, beautiful clear morning. 32 degrees out. Nice weather right now, not snowing, not raining. Roads aren't bad at all. The roads are actually nice right now. kiddo, her and I went up to the grocery store. She wanted to go with me tonight, and yeah, go with me, honey. And she wanted to pick out dinner, so she picked out dinner last night. She ended up picking out breakfast burritos, so she wanted for dinner. And alright, we'll get breakfast burritos. Got her a thing of sweet tea that she wanted. And also got a couple other things that she wanted. And got, let her pick out dinner and her snacks and stuff. She likes it when I let her pick the stuff out. Let her decide what to buy, what to get for dinner. Speed limit's 50, I'm doing 55. You gotta be doing close to 70. I'm not gonna speed and get a ticket and get pulled over. Not worth it. Tell the two young kids I'm working with at work right now, not worth it to be speeding. They talk about, oh yeah, I speed a lot. Okay, not me. I used to when I was younger, and I paid the price for the tickets and the fines and stuff. Found out the hard way it's not worth it. Young kids are going to find out the hard way that it's not worth it when they get pulled over and stopped for speeding and stuff. Kid Ethan. Oh yeah, man, I speed everywhere, so make sure I go fast everywhere. Speed limit's just a suggestion. I got a radar detector in my truck, so I know when this cop's ahead of me and stuff. Well, I explained, well, you get caught speeding while you got that in your truck, then your fines automatically double. Okay, well, I only speed on the roads that I know and stuff like that. Well, careful doing it, because cops get you. Well, I know where they sit all the time. Well, they will switch it up a little bit. At some point in time, decide to sit in a different area they normally don't sit in. Oh, they've never done that in the last year that I've had my license. Alright, I'm giving you a little heads up. You'll be so used to seeing them in these certain spots, they'll look, oh yeah, these are the spots they sit in all the time, and one day they'll just change it up and sit in a totally different spot that you're not thinking they're going to be at. You're going to be going, wow, right by them, and they're going to get you. Oh no, never happen. That'll never happen. Well, alright, we'll learn the hard way. Especially since they both telling me they like to go 75 and 80 miles an hour in a 35 mile an hour zone on the same road. I'd rather just stick at the speed limit. Work today. Yesterday at work, it was a weird day because we've been, we're doing whatever they asked us to do, everything they asked us to do yesterday we're doing, but go clean this up, alright, go clean that up, alright, dismantle this temporary wall that we had you build last week, alright, dismantle that, clean that up, alright. Take this up to the dumpsters. Alright. Be my spotter. Alright. Well, I moved a little. Be my spotter for me. Alright. Be a spotter. Let me know when people are walking in front of me. Don't let them walk in front of me. Let anyone know when cars are pulling out. Don't let them pull out in front of me and stuff. Okay. We're being the spotter in a second when we leave. Because it's at the Naval Academy. Start heading out, make it about 60 feet. He drops the stuff he's carrying. I got to go up and help him pick it up. Go get the shovel, go get the shovel, go get the shovel, get back, help him pick it up, get it in, back in. There you picked up. Drops it 4 more times. Go and pick it up. He yelled at me for helping him pick it up because he dropped it. He yells at me to help him pick it up, and he yells at me for doing it. No, I want you down there, spotting. Oh, what did you tell me? So I was one of those deals yesterday. So I go down there to spot. The kids are already out, and they're walking everywhere. So the bells went off. And he's mad. This is what I wanted, a spotter. Blah, rah, rah, rah. I want you 100 yards ahead of me at all times, standing in front of doors to the buildings. Don't let anybody out. Now we're screwed because everybody's walking. Well, I'm thinking, 100 yards in front of me at all times. Like, yeah, I was until you dropped stuff and hollered for me to come back. Hope you pick it up. And I did. And you get mad when everybody starts walking out the doors. Because I'm busy helping you. So I'll start getting ahead of him again. Start asking all the students, hey, stay way off to the left, way off to the left, way off to the left, way off to the left. So we can get by, way off to the left, right? Students are doing that, you know, listening. We got him out by, a couple of cars getting out. And I said, hey, can you stay right there for 30 seconds. Stay right there for 30 seconds. Don't pull out. And kids are listening. And we got him around there, but he was all mad about how the kids, I call them kids, but they're adults because it's like a college. You know, mad because they were walking out when the bell went off. Like, dude. guess. Mad at me because you spelt the load 6 different times, so many different times, and they went home for me to help me pick it up. I did. Like, we did that not once but twice. The second time he didn't spill the stuff nowhere near as much. Well, not at all. The second time he didn't spill nothing. First time he spilled it so much. But we got that done. And we had to hang a door. So we asked all three of us to help him hang a door over there. So we helped him put the door up and hang it. Close it up for the night. Put that insulation up. Alright, we put the insulation up in place over the door that fell out, that he knocked out. And we put it in place. Then he looks at us, tells us, well, you think it's gonna stay? Well, you had it. Then he goes and starts hitting and banging on it and falls out after he hits it and bangs on it a few times. That didn't stay. Okay. Put it back in place and make sure it stays. If it falls out tonight at all, I'm gonna send you guys home in the morning. You guys, all three of you, packing in the morning. Alright, you got 10 minutes left of the day. Make sure it stays. And all mad about it. Like, dude, like, it was staying until you started hitting it, punching it, and made it fall. Well, the three of us, we got some slabs. Screwed some slabs into the side of the frame in front of the insulation, the blue board, so it could not pop out at all. No matter how hard he hit it, unless he breaks the blue board, breaks it out. We got that done. I had to go back inside because we locked all that up, and put that door in place, screwed it shut so he couldn't get in there. So I had to go around the long way to get a ladder, screw gun, slab pieces and screws. Around the long way, grab that, go back out, set it all up, got up there, got everything screwed in. We're going to take the ladder and the screw gun and stuff all back inside, go around the long way, taking it back inside, and head back out. Got done 10 minutes late. Ridiculous how he acted like that. We put it back in place the way he had it. From day one, he told us, do not change anything at all. If I got things together a certain way, I got them together that way for a reason. Okay. Because on day one, he built the wall. They built the wall. Boss guy there. Put blue board and stuff in it. You cut it so it fits in tight, it does, but don't stay locked in. Really good strong wind blows it out. But we built it on day one. I decided I was going to take some screws and go behind him and put screws in the frame. They had the whole blue board in place so it would not blow out at all. That's when he told us not to do that and stuff. He did what he does for a reason. For several weeks, it's been blowing out every so often, falling out. He thinks he's going and picking it back up every morning. Finally, he tells us to screw it in. Yesterday, spent the whole day going in. All the temporary walls that we put up, screwing all the blue board in, and then putting poly over it so it cannot fall out at all. fuck with. So we stayed away from it. So we all the walls down. Tells us to do some cleanup. We do cleanup. Tells us to go upstairs. Second floor bathroom. Demo out a couple showers. Okay? Go up, demo out the showers. No problem, man. We get them demoed out, start taking stuff out, hauling it, carrying it up to the dumpster. Any hauler has them hauler for us. Go downstairs and he says, I want you to move this pipe up to the dumpster. Okay. And the boys, the buddies there, boys there, grab an armful of stuff, take it up the dumpster, and come down, grab a pipe, take it all to the dumpster. Alright, I go tell them that, you know. I got my armfuls, my trash can full of stuff I'm taking out to a dumpster, you know, sheetrock and stuff. Tile. Well, we make, you know, we walk by him, you know, go down the stairs. On the way up to the dumpster, he hollers me, hey, this pipe right here, and I have the 150-pound thing of sheetrock and stuff in my arms, carrying it up as it is already. Alright, I'll come back and grab it yet. I'll fucking do it myself, he says. He starts throwing stuff. Where's the other guy? Taking an armful of stuff up to the dumpster like you said. Oh, I got all mad. I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you, Rich. I'll get it. Right now. I put down the thing I was carrying, started picking the pipe up. Carrying it up. I think it'd be the same amount of trips no matter what. I take this container up first and dump it and bring it back. Or if I take the pipe up first, it'll be the same amount of trips. But then I'll start taking the pipe up. They were up there, they got their things just got it up empty. I told my guys, you want to just go down and get the pipe done. Bring all the pipe up and throw it away. Yep, that's what he wants now. Yep, that's what he wants now. They come down with me. We all start carrying it up there, get it all up. And before we get it all up, there's like 2 pieces left on the ground. Go to grab it. Oh, wait, you guys put the fence up now. Finish putting the fence up now. Don't you want this 2 pieces? Yeah, I'll start that. No, do that now. Bring that stuff inside, leave it inside for the night. You guys didn't finish your job, blah, blah, blah. Well, no, we did finish our jobs. All the tasks you gave us this task at literally the very end of the day. We would have had to finish like 1 more trip for literally 2 more pieces of pipe in a box. No, put the fence up. Put the door in. Hang the flat door, put the door in place. We're screwing it shut. Okay? Help him do it. That's what he got on us about the board insulation above it that he knocked out. We put back in place and knocked it out again. Told us to do it right, make it done right. But before that, he told us not to do anything, not to change anything that he'd done. So it was a little frustrating yesterday. Out here for main staffing, doing a demo job for these guys. The demo job is all done. All the demoing is done. They're doing cleanup and actual construction itself for them. Attitude about stuff again, like, dude, first off, okay, I'm not you, I don't know what your plans are for the day, what you want, how you want things, why we asked you what you want, where you want, how you want it, and stuff, because we don't know what your plans are. keep this. I wanted to keep that one. You told me to load it. I really do hate it when he does that. When you do this, when you do this, and then he gives you an attitude for doing exactly what he asked you to do. That's it. I'm not going to put up with it. I'm just going to look at it and say, you know what? Tell my boss and ask him to put me on a different job somewhere else because I'm not going to deal with it anymore. The attitude's not worth it being here. You're not my boss. My boss is my boss. You're a person that we come in to do demo for. We came in, we did the demo. The demo is all done. You're not coming here to do all your cleanup for your construction. You're not coming here to do your construction. You're paid to do your demo. Here's an attitude about stuff today, like yesterday, the day before. I'm getting a little tired of it. And then you're busting your ass off, doing the best work you can do. Chiefs, no Indian disease. Been doing all that. Telling you, it should take this long, and try telling you didn't do it right if you get it done faster and stuff like that. I'm sorry, but put 3 guys on one task. The task is gonna go faster than with 1 guy on one task. Put me on a task alone. And it's still going to go faster than what your normal guys are doing the same task at. Like, tried to explain that to me too. Like, yeah. Like what he said, putting the fence up the other day. I don't know why he thought it would take that long, but put the fence up. Yeah, it'd take 4 hours, half a day, 4 hours. Put this fence up in place, alright? 6 sections of fencing. Okay, we just had to pick each section up, carry about 400 feet, set it on the post, and then take 2 pieces of wire and wire tie them together. Alright. Shit. It would take me no 4 hours. I do it again. I do all 6 pieces in less than 45 minutes. Walking all the way over, picking them up, carrying them all the way over, putting them in place, walking all the way back over, grabbing all the legs with the post on them, carrying them over, putting them in place, setting the fences on them, then wire tying, all in 45 minutes. He thought I was lying to him. He thought, no, he ain't done, blah, blah, blah. My guys would take 4 hours to do it. My normal guys take 4 hours. I don't see how that should take 4 hours. come out and take a look, make sure you did it right, blah, blah, blah. Looks at, yeah, it's done right, yeah, exactly what I asked. We'll take my guy, sorry dude, I'm not your normal guys, like, when I'm working, you ask me to do a task at work, I'm working, I'm there to get it done. I'm not here to lollygag around, take my time, I'm there to get it done. Popping out last night from the wind or nothing. Hopefully you don't get into his attitudes today and knock it out when he's throwing stuff around. And tell us to go home, we're done with him. He said he would do that. He's a prick of a guy to work with lately. Say with, not for, because he's not my boss. He's a supervisor on the job site, but not my actual boss. distance, I don't know. I think I'm at the end of the road. Top of this hill here.